Hi, I'm Katie Dean, a registered dietitian, and we're here at Brookshire's grocery store in West Monroe today to shop for the ingredients that we need for our healthy salmon patties. The items on our grocery list today are salmon, sweet potato, almond flour, and turkey bacon. The recipe today calls for salmon. You can use fresh salmon and you can find it here at Brookshire's seafood counter, but Crystal's going to be using canned salmon in the recipe today, so let's go over to the canned goods aisle. Wild-caught salmon has been labeled a superfood because of its high content of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s have been shown to lower our risk for heart disease, diabetes, even some cancers, even Alzheimer's and depression, arthritis. Omega-3s are really healthy for you. They're called essential fatty acids because you have to get them in your diet because our body doesn't make them. So you want to eat fatty fish like salmon 2 to 3 times a week to get the most benefits. Crystal's using canned salmon in the recipe today. Canned salmon actually contains some bones, so it has a higher calcium content. The next ingredient in the recipe today is sweet potato. Sweet potatoes pack a powerful nutritional punch. One medium sweet potato has about 400% of your daily needs for vitamin A and also 40% of your daily needs for vitamin C. A medium sweet potato has about 4 grams of protein and about 6 grams of fiber. It also has about 35 grams of carbohydrate, but because of the high fiber and protein content, it's digested slower, leading to a slower rise in your blood sugar. You don't get the spike like you do with some potatoes. Sweet potatoes are versatile. They can be baked or steamed or grilled. They're great, on their own as a side dish, or you can serve them, grilled on top of a salad. Or I love to steam them and then puree them and add them to smoothies and baked goods just for added nutrition. We're here in the special gluten-free section of Brookshire's to find our next ingredient, which is almond flour. Almond flour has a nutritional advantage over regular white processed flour because it's made by grinding whole almonds. Almond flour is naturally gluten-free, and it has a high content of vitamin E, which is a powerful antioxidant. It's lower in carbohydrate and higher in fiber and protein than other flours, and for that reason it makes it a great substitute for white flour in your muffins or cookies or pancakes or waffles to make them more nutritious. Crystal's using turkey bacon in the salmon patties today. Turkey bacon is generally lower in fat and calories than regular pork bacon. It's still high in sodium and considered a processed meat. We want to keep our intake of processed meats as low as possible because they've been linked to overweight and obesity and heart disease. If you don't like the flavor of turkey bacon, you can still go for a regular pork bacon. Just choose a lean pork bacon, maybe like a center cut bacon like we have here. Sometimes the center cut bacons can be just as low in fat as the turkey bacons. Now let's get to the fast food kitchen and watch Crystal as she prepares this recipe.
Hello and welcome to the fast food kitchen. Today we're going to be making salmon patties. It's a kind of a spin on your traditional, you can do baked salmon, grilled salmon, but we're going to take salmon and put a bunch of spices in there and make some salmon patties, and we're going to cook them in a little fry pan, and it's going to be just full of flavor, full of good nutrients. The first thing we're going to start off with is 2 cans of the fresh Atlantic salmon, and we're going to put that in the bowl here. Got that in there, spread that out, and then we're going to add an array of ingredients here. We're going to put 2 eggs. It's going to help it all stick nice together when we make our little patties. We're going to use 3/4 cup of almond flour. Almond flour is a great substitute for regular flour. It's gluten-free and lower in the glycemic index. There's a lot of great things about almond flour. So we're using that here today as our flour. So mixing that in there. Then we're going to use about 3 tablespoons or so, well, a little bit more than about 1/3 cup of our chopped parsley. And we're gonna use 3 strips of turkey bacon chopped up. That gives it a lot of really good flavor. You wanna have that kind of cooked and just chopped up and add in there. All right, and then we're gonna add about a medium sweet potato. You can bake it or boil it. You just wanna peel it and you add it in there as well. It's gonna help it also stick together, but it's also, sweet potatoes have a lot of great nutrients as well. So we're gonna just keep mixing that in there. And then we have several more things to go. Like I said, it has quite a bit of ingredients, but nothing too crazy. All right, now we're gonna add a tablespoon of sea salt. It gives it a lot of flavor there. Keep mixing. You gotta kind of mix it quite for a while. You want to get it evenly spread through so that each piece will hold together well, because we're gonna, at the end here, we're gonna put it into the little fry pan with some Smart Balance light butter that has flaxseed oil in it as well, and it helps it brown on the outside as well as not stick to the pan. All right, we got a tablespoon of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of freshly grated, you can do Parmesan or Asiago, any of that kind of family of cheeses. It blends well with this flavor. Just gonna mix that in there well. Then here we got, next we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of chopped onion. You could do fresh or frozen. Fresh and frozen ingredients are pretty close in relation. They don't lose a lot of nutrients in the blanching process, which is the freezing process. So we can use, I like to use the already chopped ones. It saves me a lot of time in the kitchen and a lot of crying too. So stick that in there. They don't have the same strong scent that chopping up the fresh onions do. All right, and lastly, we got a teaspoon of dill. Now, just make sure you get it thoroughly mixed here. They can get a little arm workout while we're doing it too. And once you get that done, you're going to take about 2 tablespoons of your Smart Balance light butter, and I already got the pan kind of heated here. And I'm gonna get that. All right. I got it a little too hot there. And then we're going to, while that's getting all fixed up, you're just gonna take it and you just wanna push it well together here, kind of form it. Make sure it's all pretty well blended again, or you'll have some patties that just kind of fall apart in the pan. So that's all you're gonna do, just kind of pat it together like that. You're gonna do it with the remainder of all the ingredients. We're just gonna do one for sake of time. You're gonna stick it in there, and then while it's on the pan, you're just gonna leave it about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, and that will, you flip it and do another 3 to 4 minutes, and you can obviously use a bigger pan so you can get maybe 4, 5, or 6, and that'll save you on some time. So, but that's all we have. We have some guests here to try. I have some already done for us that I have a couple of my coworkers here are going to come try. Stephanie, our speech therapist, and Ryan, one of our physical therapists here at the Health Management Center, is going to come try it for us. I got some already heated up for you guys and cooked, so y'all take a bite. Let me know what you think. And we'll see how it browns here. I have it when it's cooked, it'll brown on the outside from that butter. But just a different twist on salmon. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. And all right. Well, thank you for joining us today, and join us next time in the fast food kitchen for another tasty treat.